Today I want to talk about primal rage. I travel full time and I am currently on my first international stop, and I'm dealing with one of the most frustrating things that I've ever dealt with in my entire life. My Airbnb has bed bugs, and I have been fighting these little monsters for about a month, over a month. And I thought I had them. I thought we won. And then I woke up with a bunch of bites this morning. So at another time, not now, I'm going to break down for you what you need to do if you find yourself in this situation where you have an Airbnb with bed bugs and for one reason or another, or like 100 in my example, you don't want to leave. I just want to talk about like the feelings today, because one thing that's been on my mind today is that, man, if you'd stayed home, you wouldn't be dealing with this shit. You'd be sleeping in a bed and not on the world's crappiest, smallest futon. And while yes, that may be true, I'd be exchanging it for countless other frustrations that I would be experiencing back home in the US, staying in one place, having a lease on a home or an apartment. You just be trading one problem for another. If you want to travel for any length of time, you are just going to have to be the type of person who rolls with the punches, because there will be punches. That's just it. When you are traveling, you are just putting yourself in a much more high volume of contact with situations and interactions that can be frustrating or annoying or not work the way that they're supposed to. Here's the thing though. It's important that you let yourself feel frustrated. And it's okay. You shouldn't pile on to that feeling by either telling yourself that, you know, you should just suck it up, which you should, I'm sure, but also like the feeling of frustration also doesn't mean that you're poorly equipped for this. It's normal and human to feel those things. So give yourself space to feel it. Here's a little framework for you. When you're on the road, I mean, really, this is applicable to almost anything in life, but when you're on the road and something isn't working out, your flight got canceled, you don't have your visa in order when you fly into the country, or your Airbnb is a dump, whatever. Do these three things for yourself. Number one, give yourself the space to just feel it. Be pissed off, be frustrated, be annoyed, channel that desire to just smash whatever is frustrating you into a million pieces. Not that I would know anything about that. And just let yourself have your rage for a minute. But then, number two, do the practical things, whatever is in your power to alleviate the situation. What did I do today? After feeling annoyed and frustrated and pissed off and like queasy that this shit is still going on, what did I do? Number one, let my landlord know, did some research with the AI to get myself all prepped, told him that he should have done what I told him to do a month ago and do a heat treatment instead of spraying poison. Showed him the photos of my bites, gave him specific recommendations for local exterminators that do the heat treatment. I took as much as I could proactively into my own hands so that I can control my situation, my destiny, my comfort to the greatest degree that I possibly can. And then number three, treat yourself. I have a date with a lovely senorita tonight, and I told her I don't care where we go. Take me somewhere really nice that's really good. Because going out and having a nice dinner with my hot date is going to be a pretty good way for me to kind of flip the annoying script on this day. So go and think about that list of things that you have been meaning to do, the restaurant you want to try, the tour you want to take while you're traveling, whatever, and go do it today. Just go do it. Give your day a palate cleanser, and it'll remind you why dealing with this particular irritation is totally worth the big picture. It's totally worth the big picture. This lifestyle is so much fun, and I want you to have it. If you're thinking about leaving the country and you don't really know where to start with the planning and the execution, I put together a very comprehensive workshop that is totally free. If you go to wayfindertv.com/workshop, you'll be able to find it. And I know it will shortcut you a ton of time and potentially save you a ton of money if you get your planning and your execution wrong. If you're not ready to jump, but you really want a clear-eyed idea of how much work it'll take to actually make the leap, that workshop's for you too. I filmed a video last night about homesickness. So if that's something that you worry about or struggle with while you go out and travel or plan your travels, why don't you watch that, and it'll help you out a bunch, I promise.